Hey, hi, hello, it's Clara. My name is Clara. Welcome to my YouTube channel, and I have something to say. This is more like a rant off the dome because I was just thinking about like the different types of friends I've had throughout my life and which ones have been productive and beneficial and good friends to me and which ones haven't. And honestly, I've tried to record this video like 4 times, and my iPhone keeps running out of storage, and I've deleted like a bajillion things off my phone to record this video, but we'll give it another try. Anyways, I was just thinking about like friends and what makes a good friend, what makes a bad friend. And I feel like this is very important because friends are so essential to us. Like, I love having friends. Hopefully you love having friends. And if you don't love having friends, well, I hope it gets better for you because friends are awesome. I love having friends. But anyways, I just wanted to like share with you guys my thoughts on like what makes a good friend and what makes a bad friend. I was just talking this to my friend the other day, and it really sucks being in a friendship or a relationship where the energy feels very transactional. Like you're constantly pouring into somebody that has nothing to give back. And friendship is literally a recipe. This is how I think of it, okay? You treat yourself a certain way, that's the kind of treatment you're gonna receive, okay? And I know, like, Claire, that has nothing to do about friendships, but actually it does, because like how you treat yourself and what you think of yourself is gonna be reflected in how other people treat you. And it's just simple as that. Like, if you treat yourself like garbage, you cannot expect people to treat you like royalty. Okay, there might be some people out there who are willing to treat you like royalty until you like actually acknowledge what your worth is, but it's really hard to be friends with somebody who thinks less of themselves. You get what I'm saying? Like, at one point, like, if you think less of yourself or your friend thinks less of yourself, you're constantly pouring energy into that person, trying to make them realize, like, hey, you're worth it. You're valuable. You're this. You are so loved. You are cared for. I love you. Blah, 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 blah. This, that, and the fourth. Like, you get so lost in them, you lose yourself. And that's also, like, some people may not realize it, but you are being a bad friend, constantly downplaying yourself, constantly like relying on your friends for self-esteem, for worth, to see your value, constantly relying on their validation in order for you to see yourself as a valuable person. You are being a bad friend. Or if somebody is always constantly relying on you, on your validation, or like, you know, what you're gonna tell them today to make themselves feel good, that is being a bad friend, because you're constantly putting energy into people who can't create it themselves, people who don't think highly of themselves. All right, and it definitely reflects in their relationships and friendships, because there are some people that are not willing to pour that much energy into you. They do not care if you rot in your bed, wake up dead tomorrow. Like, they are just not willing to do that, you know? And to an extent, I respect not willing to like give all your energy, but I feel like you should care about your friends. And also, another friend you need to watch out for is that friend who doesn't care at all about what's happening in your life. Or like, for example, your dog died and this is their reaction. Your dog died? Oh my god, I'm so sorry. That is a terrible friend. Friends who are not there emotionally for you, could care less about what happens in your life, could care less about anything going on with you, can't celebrate your wins, can't be there with you for your losses. You cannot confide in them to like genuinely support you. Even if you're acquaintances, that's not a friend. That is not a friend. And I know, like, I learned that the hard way, because I'm like, well, why am I so supportive of them, but they're never like happy for me? Like they could care less about what's going on with me, because they don't care about you. They don't see you as a friend. They see you as a transaction. They see you as a therapist. They see you as somebody that can be there for their own benefit. They don't care about you. They don't care about you as a friend. They do not see you as a friend. They see you as an asset. You know, and friends can be assets, but if it's not level, if it's not even, if the friendship isn't balanced, then it becomes toxic, because whoever's putting in more energy and more time and spends time nourishing the relationship becomes drained, tired, exhausted. Every synonym there is for tired, exhausted, waste of energy. That's how they end up feeling. Especially, like, I know, because I used to have a friend that like never ever ever cared about me and could honestly care less if I woke up dead tomorrow. Those friends you need to steer clear from them. And I'm now just kind of like going on a tangent, but those friends that like know things are hurtful to you, like, oh, you don't like being left out, or oh, you don't like when people do this, or when people use this kind of language around you, and could care less, disregard it. They do not care that you're not comfortable in those settings, or force you to do things that you're uncomfortable with. Babe, those are not friends either, because they care about what they want. They care about having company when they're doing their things, or their sinful activities, or whatever it is you want to call it. But they don't care about your well-being. They don't care about your values. Like, if you're not a big drinker, but they're constantly pushing you to drink, you don't like smoking, but when you're with them, you always feel forced to smoke. That's not a good friend, because they do not respect your boundaries. They don't care about your boundaries. They care about doing what they want and having company while they're doing it, because they don't want to be alone. All right? Those friends are hard to deal with, because like they're so convincing. They're so convincing enough that they actually get you to compromise your morals or what you stand for. And I get that, because I've been there and I've compromised my morals and my values and views for friends, because I didn't want them to stop being friends with me. I didn't want them to stop liking me. But one thing you have to realize about friends, if they're really your friend, you won't have to compromise yourself. You will not have to change yourself. You do not have to like change your sense of values, morals, whatever it is. You won't have to change for them, because they will be able to accept you for who you are. If you're not comfortable smoking, that's fine. If you're not comfortable drinking, that's okay. Because why? Because me being a good friend to you, I respect you for who you are. I'm not going to push you to do something that you feel uncomfortable doing. Then the other friend that I personally hate people like this. They get me going. People who are constantly making everything a competition. Okay? I just got this face mask thing to put on my face. Okay? It cost $5. I'm so excited about it. I'm so excited to share with my friend how I got this little tool to put my face mask on. Oh my God, look. You show it to them. Oh my God, look. Sally, this is $5. Isn't it so cute? It's pink, my favorite color. Oh my God, yeah, it's so cute. Next day, Sally comes with her face mask applier that she got from Sephora. It was $20. I'm like, oh my God, Clara, look at my face mask applier. Isn't it so cute and cool and chic? Yeah, it was $20. Yeah. And it's not cheap, you know, like it's so efficient. Like I can apply it to my face so much better. Okay, that's so cool for you, but they're always looking for a way to one up you. They always feel so inferior to you that they have to show you like, hey, I'm actually better than you. Just don't forget. I'm actually better than you. And I hate people like this because it's so vain and materialistic. Like, why do I care about the worth of something that you have? I care about you. I care about your worth. I care about your value because you're my friend. I am not friends with your face mask applicator. Your face mask applicator is not going to make me see you any different than what I see you as now. What you have does not make me... No. What you have does not create an idea of my head that I should think lesser or greater. Like, the things you have do not define you because they are material things. Okay? And these are people that you have to be very careful around, because people who base their whole worth on what they have and what they've accomplished actually have no sense of self. They really don't. They really don't. And I, to be honest, speaking from experience, because I used to think like having nice things would, oh my god, like, yeah, she's gonna want to be friends with me because I have the newest iPhone. Or, oh my god, she's gonna be wanting to be friends with me because I have luxury makeup. No. No. And there's nothing wrong with having nice things. Everybody loves nice things. But you have to understand, the things that you have do not determine your value as a person. Your value as a person is determined by the things that you can offer. Okay? Maybe you're somebody that can give really good advice. Maybe you love fashion. You know a lot about fashion. You can give tips to your friends about fashion. Like, your knowledge, who you are as a person, defines you. The things that you love doing, your hobbies, your goals, your dreams, your aspirations define you as a person. Not some $20 face applicator or whatever it is you have. That does not define you as a person. That does not define your worth. People who are always constantly in competition with you are not good friends. Period. Point blank. People who are always trying to one-up you because they feel so threatened by you or what you have to give, what you have to offer, just by being you in general, are not good friends. Okay? That also brings me to the next friend. The next friend. People who are constantly envious of everything you do. They're always shitting on it. They're always like, oh, you want to be an influencer? You want to start posting on social media? Ew, that's so cringe. Oh, you got a pink and yellow phone case? That's so childish. Why would you get that? Oh, you have a teddy bear on your bed? What are you, 12? People who are constantly shitting on you for the things you like are not good people. Alright? They're not good people. They're not good friends. They're not your friend. They actually hate you. Like, I had to learn this the hard way. Like, they actually hate you and are jealous of everything you have. They want to be you, but not in a good way. Not in a good way at all. Alright? Like, there is a difference between, like, having a difference of interest. Like, if I like Charlie XCX, my friend likes Taylor Swift, that's okay. But we're not shitting on each other for that. Alright? We're keeping it civil. Okay? But people who are constantly shitting on you for your interest, oh my god, you like fashion? Oh, okay. They're not good friends. They don't care. They don't care about you. They don't care about your interests. They don't care about nothing. They're just horrible people, as a matter of fact. They're always shitting on you. You always feel like you're always doing something wrong when you're around them. You can never be right when you're around them. Babe, that is a sign. Steer clear. If they're on the left, turn right. Okay? You do not need that energy in your life. Alright? that brings me to my next point. Energy vampire friends. They're just, you feel like you're giving your all. You're pouring into this relationship and you receive nothing back. Nothing back. All right? Those friends you have to be so careful about, because like they're one of the most dangerous kind of friends. All right? Like, oh, you're always pouring into them. You're always like, hey, I'm here for you. But they're never there for you. Babe, you matter too. You deserve to be around somebody that sees you as a... You deserve to be around someone that sees you as an individual, as a good person, as somebody of value, but also as a human being that can be vulnerable, that has emotions, that lives through life. And life is not always perfect. Life isn't going to be perfect. So you deserve to have a shoulder to cry on, and they deserve to have a shoulder to cry on. But what happens when they're the only ones having the shoulder to cry on? You're not getting anything out of this relationship. You're not emotionally, not physically, not mentally. At one point in the relationship, everything's just gonna stop. Something's gotta give. You cannot just play tug of war this way, because everything's gonna collapse. Everything's gonna collapse. It's gotta be balanced. It's gotta be even. Okay? So when you feel like, oh, I'm giving out so much of my energy, communicate that. Communicate that with your friend. Be like, hey, I need more from you. I feel like you're not always there for me, So, hey, like, what's going on? Like, how, like, let's communicate about this. And that also, like, friends who are not willing to communicate about problems, friends who are ignorant about problems in your relationship are also not good friends, because you can never find a solution to the problem. You can never find a way to work things out. You need people who can prioritize communication, who can prioritize, like, hey, we're going through a rough patch. You know what? Let's talk about it. Let's, out of respect for each other, out of respect for the relationship, out of respect for you, because they see you as a valuable person and they don't want to lose the relationship with you, but they see that there's something wrong. So they have to be like, hey, let's talk about this. All right? I can talk about this because I confide in you. We're friends. We can get through it. All right? You need friends who are willing to problem solve with you, who are willing to meet you in the middle. Not friends who are sucking energy out of you, who are compromising you for their own fun, their own interests, who support you in a genuine way, not being envious of you, not shitting on you for everything that you do. You deserve to be around people who love you, value you, care about you, see you as a valuable person. But that starts with yourself. Like I said, you cannot treat yourself like garbage and be expecting royalty treatment. Like, that's just not, like, in no universe is that ever gonna work. All right? So it starts with you. So babe, pour into yourself. It always starts with yourself. All right? If you think of yourself as a higher person, you're gonna start thinking in relationships, okay, would I treat myself this way? And if the answer is no, you need to cut them loose. All right? If you're always there for them, but when it comes turn when you're struggling and there's crickets, when, oh, your morals, values, principles are always being compromised for their fun, for their entertainment, for their enjoyment, snip, out of here. Because 2025 is the year of growth, year of good energy, year of stepping into that higher version of yourself, year of blossoming. We're a caterpillar turning into a butterfly, but we cannot do that with negative energy, with people who are not there to support us, with people who suck the energy out of you, people who don't care about you as a person, don't see you as a valuable person. But you need to see yourself in a good light first. Okay? Okay. And this was mostly for me because I've low-key been struggling with my energy. and giving it to people, but you just gotta realize, like, it's okay to be selective about the people that you put your energy into, because not everyone is supposed to have, not everybody is supposed to have your energy, you know? Good things hold value, and not everybody can attain them, you know? It's kind of like a luxury good, you know? It's valuable for a reason, and you have to give something in order to get it. You get what I'm saying? I feel like that's relationships too. You have to give your energy in order to keep it alive. But we have to be conscious of who we're sharing that energy with, why we're sharing that energy, and how do we replenish that energy. After you hang out with someone, ask yourself, do I feel replenished, refreshed, like their presence did something good for me? Or do I feel like, wow, like I need some time for myself after that hangout, because like, oh, I feel so drained. Ask yourself that. I'm gonna ask myself that too, because I've been struggling with that too. I'm gonna ask myself, like, hey, how do I feel about this? Like, how do I feel after this, you know? And just reflect on how you feel energy-wise after you hang out with someone, because your energy is so important, and you're valuable, and you deserve to be around people who replenish you, not people who drain you and make you feel exhausted and waste your energy. So I hope you enjoyed my rant. I low-key like more like talking videos and just like being myself and just letting it out there and debriefing. So if you liked it, thank you so much. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.